Alright, y'all, what's up, y'all? So, this is a different video today. This isn't like a normal video that I would really do, but since this video is really about documenting my life, I kind of want to hear and give you guys a sort of story time or recent event that happened. So, today that I was on a call with my friends, right? We're all talking, doing friends who laugh, no one else. So, they're mostly telling me about being consistent on this channel and, absolutely blocking it. So people can subscribe, like my stuff, connect with me on a personal level, never that. And yeah, no, I do understand that. But for one, here's the kicker. One, this is an advice from a dude who hasn't started a YouTube video yet. Yet. And the other dude, he cool, because he been popping off. His YouTube is at Henry the King 06. Go look him up on YouTube. He has a bunch of videos out. I recommend you watch them. Very funny. He has 120 subscribers right now, and also go follow his TikTok. It should be in his about info. So check that out. So back to the story. So we're on the phone and like a couple hours, maybe like 1 or 2 hours on the phone, and they just, oh yeah, you do this, you do that, you gotta be more consistent, or oh, you gotta like post some gaming content, just do story time, this person, that person, and I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe I should be one. Maybe I should just get on the camera and like, you know what, I'm gonna document my whole life day by day, every day, so it can actually be a documenting my life, even if I'm not doing it. So I can provide you guys content, and I can see what I need to improve on. So I came here to give you guys a little story time, a little story time of how me and my girlfriend met. So me and my girlfriend, middle school, 6th grade. Yeah, I met her 6th grade, and like we talked, but we didn't really talk that much. So it was more of a like just a friendship type thing. But I would say like probably went into like later on in our sixth year, we started to talk more and do more together. And we would always walk around with us, because like if you guys like ever went to when like how it's like set up and everything. So basically it's like we would always like walk outside, go to recess and everything like that. We'll just be walking and talking. Like there was like no like really flirtation, and like honestly I didn't really have feelings like that towards her. I just honestly, she was my friend at that point. But I'll say like as time went on, I'll say like kind of like towards the end of our 6th grade year, that's when like somebody, like she didn't tell me, but somebody, like one of her friends told me that she liked me. And we had this book, this like book reward event, I guess you could say. That was like, oh yeah, if you read like this certain amount of books, like go to this place in school and then like watch a movie or something. I can't remember what it was. But after we did that and everything, I went there. Honestly, I did not read it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I literally probably read like 5 pages of a book, and I kept like rereading the 5 pages because I could not remember where I last left. So I just kept rereading those pages. So then it kind of like looked like I was like actually reading the book. She was actually reading the book. Like she actually finished reading the books and everything like that. Me, I was just like we had like a little star system. Like you put a star every time you like pick a book, and you get it from the library. I can't remember what the program little thing was called to win that, but So basically, what happened was we went there. It's like we either went as a class or you could go before class started and get a book from the library, because there are books from libraries that you could go and get, and then every time you read a book and finished it, the star on the wall in, I think it was the social studies teacher's class or whatever they call it at the time. And then after that, you just had to get five. And if you got five, you could still go on even if you got five, but all you need is five. Honestly, you need nothing else like that. So then after we did that, during the program, somebody told me that she liked me, and honestly, I was like, no, she does look good, because like I don't like, honestly, I'll say at that time I was single for like years, I'm pretty sure. So basically for me it was mostly like I was never going to like have a girlfriend. I had a few before, but I wasn't really honestly. But like yeah, like but I was like, yeah, she's kind of cute. So I was like, I think I could date her, right? So this girl who we both knew her, but like we weren't like close friends, right? She was like, kind of beating around the bush stuff, Do you like her? I said yes. Do you like him? I said yes. I was like, then like okay, now y'all dating. Like okay, all right. Then we started dating, but honestly, school was about to be out, because like I think it was like maybe 2 to 3 days into school about to be let out. So we was like, you know what? We just gonna wait till 7th grade year to start dating. Then we started dating 7th grade year. Honestly, we were kind of both new to relationships, so like we kind of did like every week anniversary. So like it'll be like if we made like 1 week, boom, anniversary, we'll go get gifts, everything like that, and everything. Like we did little pecs before leaving on little buses at that time and whatnot. And then I would say 8th grade, like going into 8th grade summer, we broke up. Then we didn't really talk for that much. We didn't really talk for so then my homeboy, he started dating her because they had something going on previously, so he wanted to try that out. So honestly, I'm not really one of those people to be like, oh yeah, but like no. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. They date. Honestly, they weren't really feeling each other. Then I would say we started texting again, and then I would say those feelings kind of scored up again. Boom, tried it for a second time, sophomore year in October. But no, yeah, I think it was sophomore year in October. So then, kind of relationship was now. So we started doing the anniversary things like right, actually, and not just doing it like every single week that we made it through, right? And then we broke up again. Honestly, we had an off and on. For real, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we had off and on. So we broke up again. Going into senior year. Going into senior year summer. So we broke up 2 summers. We broke up going into 8th grade summer, and then going into senior summer. Like it was always, and honestly, when we broke up the senior summer, I was actually at my homeboy's house, and I got the text message that we broke up, and like literally, I was just chilling with them. Like we was all chilling, we was all talking, and I'm like, you just broke up with me and whatnot, right? And then like one of my homeboys like, and if y'all didn't make it, then there ain't no love no more. Cause like honestly, we were like really messing with each other since middle school. So it's like there was never really a there was never really a real reason like we still liked each other, but it was just we more of just had to take breaks. And honestly, if we so then I'll say after that senior going into senior year summer breakup, you know, we didn't talk for a while. Then she graduated early, so she went on to college. She started talking to a whole bunch of dudes. Honestly, I had another friend who like I met in biology. Another friend I met in biology, but he graduated early too. So they ended up going to the same college because they met in summer school. Because we all four of us, her friend, her, me, and my friend, we all went to summer school to get some extra credits and whatnot. So that's when she met my friend, the dude Henry, of course. So then after that, after they met and everything, the change, they started becoming friends and everything like that. So then she started, after she went off to college, she started dating a whole bunch of dudes and everything. But then, of course, those dudes, they stopped talking to her. They didn't text a lot. They didn't text as much. It was just a whole big thing. And it was just like, okay, whatever. Right? Then I would say after that, I'll say we got, like, I was texting her and everything. We were still texting back and forth. She, like, was literally just trying to cut me out of her life completely. Like, she like was literally not messing with me at all. Like, she literally was like, no, like, I'm trying to close this chapter and move on because I cannot deal with you no more. Then it was like I'll say like a couple months. I think it was either like June or July at this time. So it was basically, it was like June at this time, I'm pretty sure. So then she like texted me and said like, oh, and like she was telling me like, oh yeah, like, I talk to these people, but you, like, she said like, I'm more of a person that, people see us with, but the dudes that she was dating was of like a, either a situationship or a talking like relationship. It wasn't like nothing like, oh, I could like kind of get serious with the person, right? So then after that, we got together a third time, and I know it's crazy. I know people in the comments or people watching this, type in the comments, you're watching this, I'll be like, what in the world is wrong with you? Like, literally this. Y'all really broke up 3 times. Why would you get back together? Obviously toxic. Honestly, I really don't know what we was saying. If I'm being honest, honestly, I feel like we just very like each other at this point. And honestly, we're still young. We're still like in our younger years. So honestly, we really don't know what's to come. So honestly, I'll say that's the first person I like. And honestly, this first person I truly liked. So I was trying to hold on to her more than previous girlfriends, because like this was like the one person that like it actually made me feel like I actually liked them, not like oh yeah, we can hit it because like I don't know, I just I hope that we can build a relationship, like nothing like that. Like I actually want to build a relationship with this person. So after that, we started dating the third time, and as you guys have seen in previous videos, she's still together. We're still going on strong. It's mostly been a couple months now, but honestly, we just chopped up 3 years because honestly, nothing has changed for us for real. Because honestly, that kind of what we did was like mostly like honestly, it was kind of like breaks, kind of. Oh, she wants to chop up. She wants to chop it up to. It was just breaks. So we just been dating for almost. Well, no, we've been almost dating 4 years. So that's how she wants to top it up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we're still going strong and everything. Honestly, I know it's kind of crazy how I met her, because honestly, we literally just met in a lunchroom. Like, it was literally the lunchroom. Honestly, my homeboy knew her first because they went to the same school, and then I got to know her because she sat at the lunch table, like at the back of the wall, right next to the doors that you go in and whatnot. So we started talking and everything like that. So that's how, we actually officially met for real. Like, there's a lot of crazy things that like happened, but I would say that was mostly it was the best and worst days of my life. The breakups definitely were the worst, but I'll say getting back together and where the relationship could go is probably like the best, because it taught me to, I say it mostly taught me to value myself more, kind of, because I used to like not like myself. I'm gonna be like honest with you, like there was like times where like I was like, you know what, man, I'm just give up on love, or I'm just like give up just trying everything. But then it like made me realize my worth and realize like what I could give people, because like I always want to be happy, and honestly, yes, sometimes I can be a little bit too much. Sometimes I can, like say some things that are out of pocket that I shouldn't be saying. That's part of the process that I'm working on. Well, so since I'm doing that, and since I'm documenting life, I want to change for better. So like whatever relationship it is, romantically, friendly, or like having an emotional friendship for a person, I want to be that person for them, so they can actually talk to me and actually like be like, this really helped me, because I don't want nobody to ever feel bad about themselves because of something that I said or something that I've done, because I feel like I've done that to a lot of people in the past, and that's why I'm trying to change myself for the better, because I feel like people that I've done that to, or said things to, or did things to, don't really deserve that, because at the end, like, we're all still feel the same. We all still have feelings. We all still have the same blood running through our veins. We all still have organs. We all still have a brain. We all still have our skin. Our skin may be different colors, but we're still human. We're all still human. We're all still alive. That's the beauty of it, because even if you make mistakes, you learn and grow from them and become a better you. Even if it takes years to fix that, like, as long as you're progressing and trying to go for the better, it's fully going to be okay. Because like, I always would try to fix myself, but then literally go right back to doing it. Because it's like every time, like when I said like we got back together, I literally constantly, right? Literally tell her, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, everything, I'm gonna start treating you like this, or start treating you like that. And honestly, it was my fault that first breakup, honestly, that was a random breakup. The second one was my fault because I didn't pay for a lot of attention. I was mostly trying to hang out with my friends, play the game, or I'll sleep, or do this, or that. I was always kind of making excuses just not to see her. But what it looked like to me was I was just doing things that I wouldn't do. But it showed me that I need to start hanging out with her, dating that at least there, so she's not either worried or she's not like, oh, this person doesn't even care about me anymore. That's never been the case. I've always cared about her. I've always grow and become something big, because I want all my friends, family, relationships, friendly or not, honestly, even people who don't like me, everybody should, because everybody needs happiness, everybody deserves happiness, like, fully, without negativity, can be positive. And that's why humans make mistakes, because we learn from those mistakes in order to become better people. But that's enough of this yap session. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.